Well, good morning, Group D. This is Mr. Lopez giving you the rundown for Module 17 assessment that you took on Monday. So let's go ahead and review how you did. So if you can just have a colored pencil, this is the first time we review these Module 17 assessments through a video. In the past a few weeks, your parents sent me copies through RentWeb, and it was a little bit overwhelming for them, for you, for me, to do it that way. So we're going to go ahead and review it together. So if you have your colored pencil, again, if you're making any error, all you need to do is put a slash over the number. Okay, avoid putting check marks because then you can confuse it for that. So if you will have that ready and put your number of errors that were done here. Okay, so -4, for example. We will review this on Friday when we have our weekly our weekly video sessions on the Friday. Okay, so that's what we're going to do with this one. So let's go ahead and run through the answers here real quick. Of course, number one, the distance around the figure is the perimeter. Good. Again, we're finding the perimeter of each figure, and again, we're just counting each one. If you do that, you should have came with 16 here. Same thing for this one. Remember, this is perimeter, it's not area, and you have 14 there. The tally marks work very well. We're doing the find the unknown sides here, the unknown lengths, I'm sorry. Oops. So if you remember, they'll give you the perimeter. So once you get the perimeter, you have to add what they give you and then subtract it from the total the perimeter there, and that'll give you the length of the unknown side, which was 3 for this case. Okay, same thing with this one. Okay, you know these two are congruent. Okay, you know the perimeter is 32 feet. You add these 24, you subtract it from 32, and then you divide it by 2 because you have 2. Okay, that's the biggest area for getting to dividing it by 2 because you have 2 here. Okay, this one, if you use a centimeter ruler, okay, so see how you did here. The key is to start with 0. So these are accurate measurements. So you should have had 16. 17 will be okay. 15 I'll accept, but anything beyond that, then we need to work on teaching you how to use the ruler correctly. So if you have any questions with that one, please let me know on Friday. And again, we're just checking your answers for now. All questions will be asked on Friday. So number 7, here's the toolbox. They give you the perimeter and you're finding the unknown. So you add these 2, that's 20. So if this is 20, you subtract it from 70, that's 50, and you divide it by 2, and that's 25. For the square here, so you glue 30 inches of ribbon around the edge. What is the length of each? Here you have to know that if my total here is 32, and I have 4 sides, so I divide 32 by 4, and that gives you 8. On the perimeter here, the key for this one is to count these right here. That's the key. Okay, if you remember from the workbook, that's the key because these get overlooked a lot. These right here get overlooked a lot. And your answer was 18 centimeters. Okay. And if we look at this one, you were looking at this drawing right here. So Jeff makes a poster for a car wash at the camp out club. What is the perimeter? Okay, we're just adding. Okay, we're just adding, and that's 8. Here we're using some logic. A rectangle has side lengths of 8 inches and 10 inches. What is the perimeter? And again, here it's just logic. Okay, this one will be 10, 10, And this is going to be 8. 8. You add these two, it's 20. You add these two, 16. You add 20 plus 16, that gives you 36. Okay? So we're using logic there. I don't know if we had more questions for this unit. I think this was a short one, right? So that concludes Module 17th Unit Assessment. I think we all got hundreds on this one, I'm pretty sure. And we'll go over these on Friday. If you have any questions, please let me know. And that concludes this quick review. Again, this is the first time we do this model assessment. And hopefully your questions were answered and you did very well. So we'll see you again on Wednesday. If you have any questions for me, please let me know. So have a great afternoon.